today. We've had such a nice start to the weekend. We got up this morning and went for a walk through the woods, through all the wild garlic, through the sheep field where all the little lambs are, and it was lovely. And then we have been to the garden centre. We've picked up some new plants, just some like little bits that we wanted to pot up in some big terracotta pots that we've got that were actually left here when we moved in, that are kind of like around the door, so we just wanted to put something in there just so it looks a bit nicer. We also popped to Waitrose to get some just like drinks and bits for tonight, because we have a couple of friends coming over, which I am so excited for, and I have a lot to do today to get ready before then. It's going to be quite chilled. We're not going overboard. We are literally just getting a Chinese takeaway. I think they're going to collect it on their way over, and probably have some cocktails. We got some bits to make mojitos, and actually I got this jug from Waitrose, which is plastic, so I thought this would be really good just for in the summer in the garden and stuff, like Pimm's or even just water, and put some lemon in here. So we're going to do a jug of mojito, and I'm going to do some Aperol Spritz, and I'm hoping it's still going to be nice later and we can sit outside, have a couple of drinks before we have dinner later. And yeah, be lovely. We haven't hosted in the house since New Year's Eve, so I think it's going to be really nice. Well, we have like my mum and my brother and stuff have come over, but we haven't hosted friends, so I'm looking forward to it. But I bought some white roses just to dot about everywhere because I think they look lovely, and I'm going to put these in the guest bedroom. I love like really little posies of flowers on bedside tables. I think they look so luxe. And I'm going to put some in our bedroom as well, and then probably do another one on the living room coffee table. But my trick with roses, these were £8 from Waitrose. These are like the more luxury ones. The other ones you can get are I think £4, but obviously they're quite small. So my trick to getting them like really big and looking really expensive is to reflex the roses, is what it's called. But essentially you just peel back the petals really carefully, and you kind of just like bend them back so that they go like this. It's so easy to do, and honestly it completely transforms how supermarket roses look. Especially with pale pink roses, it looks beautiful. So yeah, my favourite little hack. What we're going to do now, it's about 1 o'clock, and we need to be completely ready by 5, and I need to wash my hair because it's a mess. I also have just chucked a bit of concealer on this morning because I did an acid peel on my skin last night, and it's kind of purged my skin, and I have got so many breakouts coming. Because my skin was feeling really blocked and really dry, and I kind of just wanted to go back to square one with it. So I used a peel, which my mum gave me, just to like purge all my skin, and then I can be all nice and fresh again. Sometimes when I use the Tan Luxe tanning drops, I always find after a few weeks my skin does feel quite, not like blocked, but just my pores feel quite, I don't know, textured. So yeah, I've got a bit of a big breakout here, and I've also got one there, which is so annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, definitely to get myself looking a bit nicer, because my hair is currently scraped back and it's looking very greasy. Also really should have put a layer of tan on because I'm looking very pale, but oh well, it's not the end of the world. Our friends John and Beth have definitely seen me in worse states. How beautiful is that? It's just such a good little hack. So I'm going to carry on doing this, and then I think we're going to head out. Jack's just getting changed. I think we're going to head out into the garden. Jack's got to cut the grass because the grass is so long, because he's been away the last couple of weeks and it has just grown like crazy. So he's going to cut the grass. I am going to plant up some of the bits that we bought, which I'll show you. We also bought some more mint, because we use mint quite a lot, and we wanted to plant some more in a pot, so we're going to do that. And then I need to go and do some tidying up upstairs, because I was filming yesterday and I left a massive pile of clothes in the dressing room, which, to be honest, I'm really regretting not just putting it away yesterday. But anyway, I was just really tired last night and I just couldn't be bothered to do it. Probably should have, but oh well. So yeah, that is the plan. And then I'm going to sort my hair out. I'm going to try and give myself a bit of a blow dry and put it in rollers, and then probably do all the tidying up while it's in rollers and clean the main bathroom, get the guest bedroom all ready, and then I can get myself an Aperol Spritz and chill. Good afternoon. I literally haven't picked up my camera since I last spoke to you. We have literally been non-stop, but I finally washed my hair and fixed that, and honestly it has been such a lovely day. We have been so busy in the garden. Jack's cut the grass. We've actually got the sofa cushions out, which is so nice. We're going to sit here and have a drink, and then our friends should come relatively soon. We filled up the bird feeder. We've been planting things, weeding, just like tidying up. Honestly, everywhere is looking so nice. I put some more mulch down on some of the flower beds, gave this a good tidy up. And we actually bought a new rose because I think this one had died. I think it's all my fault. I planted it and I obviously did it very badly. But we got another one, exactly the same, David Austin rose. I can't remember the name of it, I'll have to ask Jack. But this is just looking so much, just neater, just so much neater. And then we bought loads of mint to go in here because we're using mint so much and we wanted to have a bigger selection. And then I just made this table over here. So I've kind of got like a mini potting table, which is quite handy to have, just some more herbs. And then we bought some little white flowers, which we've just popped in these terracotta pots that we've had here, just to add a bit of something. So these are looking nice. The boots are very, very muddy. Jack is in here making some mojitos ready for tonight. I have already got my Aperol Spritz, which I haven't had probably since last summer, and I forget how much I love Aperol Spritz. I've actually made it with Prosecco, Aperol, and then sparkling water because I've got my sparkling water machine, so it just makes sense, and it is delicious. So yeah, Jack is doing mojito in the jug, which I think would be nice. If this is good, we should definitely do this more when we do barbecues.
Should be good.
I think it's quite a good idea doing something in a jug. Then everyone can just help themselves as and when. You got to use a lot of limes.
Yeah, I'm only going to use 6.
How much mint do you need? I can go get some.
Don't know really, probably most of that in that little pot.
Most of it in the little pot. Okay. The small planter.
The original one.
Yeah, okay, I'll get some. I'm so sad because I just stubbed my toe, this one, and my toenail is ripping off. And honestly, I did the exact same thing. I think it was, I'm gonna pop you there while I pick off this mint. I did the exact same thing, I think it must have been the end of last summer. Oh, I'm gonna need my secateurs, hold on. Yeah, I literally stubbed my toe and ripped the toenail off. I think I did it probably like 6 months ago and it's only just grown back. Honestly, I am so upset because now I'm gonna have no toenail for summer. It's just so typical. Anyway, I love having mint because it just grows so fast and we use it a lot. Like, I'm always using it for mint teas. I use it for cooking loads. I just use it for everything. I just love mint. It just, oh, there's just something so good about it. Right, do you think that'd be enough? I think that would be enough. I can't stop looking at this absolutely gigantic crater on my face. It's so annoying. Is this enough?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
There we go. Ooh, yummy.
I believe I nearly kebabbed my hand, I think.
I know. This literally feels like summer right now. Oh my goodness. If it was just a few degrees warmer, it would be perfect. But I'm not complaining at all. This is heavenly. I'm going to put my favourite playlist on, which is, I will show you, this one, Nora Ephron and Nancy Meyer's Dinner Party. This is honestly the best playlist. I have this on in the house constantly. Oh. I was just talking to my vlog. Oh. This is such a good playlist. I love it. Really recommend.
Yeah, I've sorted my toenail out.
Oh, lovely. I was just telling the vlog about my toenail. Good Good morning. It is another day and it's actually Monday today. It's a couple of days after you will have just seen those clips. We had such a nice evening with our friends. Honestly, it was just lovely. Sometimes I feel like you really need to book in those just really relaxed, really chilled evenings with your close friends, just chatting, eating good food. It was so lovely. And then yesterday, Jack was at work. I was just doing loads of bits and bobs around the house, getting ready for a new week. And we then went over to his family's house for a roast dinner, which was amazing. And yeah, everything is just really nice at the moment. I feel like life is going at a really nice pace. I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel stressed. I'm just kind of like riding the wave. I'm really trying to stay on top of things and just be a little bit calmer in my approach to things. And I'm just really enjoying it. So I have some bits to share with you. I am so excited about these pieces because I feel like they encapsulate my style so well. And this year I said to myself that I really want to start discovering newer brands that you don't necessarily see all the time. Potentially they're independent brands, boutique stores, just things that are a bit different, because I don't know about you guys, but I am getting a little bit sick of just seeing the same stuff from Zara, from H&M, just all those high street stores. I still love them and I will still shop there, but it's just nice to diversify a little bit and just shop from different places. I think there's so much out there that we just haven't even discovered yet. So this section of the video is a paid partnership with the W Concept, which is an incredible retailer. They stock hundreds of Korean designers, fashion, accessories, shoes, bags, they have everything. And honestly, the selection of pieces on there is just incredible. They have so many gorgeous brands, and I was scrolling through the website thinking, how have I not found this before? I am so in love with so many of the designers, and I feel like they've just really nailed it, especially with my style. I think that kind of chic, but then I also want to be a little bit pared back, that quiet luxury classic feeling, they have nailed it. So I'm going to show you some pieces, I'm going to try them on, let's just get into it. First up is this blazer, which I wore for my birthday dinner with a black knitted skirt, and I absolutely love this. I love a blazer, but sometimes I find full length, kind of long line blazers drown me a little bit. And it's quite nice to have a cropped version, especially with trousers. When you're quite petite and you're quite small, I think it's nice to have a cropped version of things. And I really wanted to get a cropped blazer, but I didn't really want that classic blazer material, you know, that kind of almost shiny material. I wanted something that was very natural, almost like a linen-y cotton blend. And this has answered all of my prayers. So this is from a brand called Loeuvre, but it's stocked on W Concept. And I think that's one thing I loved about W Concept, is because they stock so many different designers and different brands, you can scroll through the website and see so much variety. There's something for everyone, there's so many price points, and it's such a nice way to discover designers and brands that you wouldn't necessarily find. So yeah, I'm over the moon with this, and I love the detailing of it. So there's one button that fastens at the top here, and then these buttons here actually don't go into the holes. So it's a perfect evening jacket because it doesn't feel too fitted. It kind of has that lovely shape to it. And as I said, I've already worn this, you've already seen it, and it was beautiful and I loved it. So yeah, this is a firm favourite for me. Timeless classics that are going to stay in your wardrobe for a really long time, that you can wear in so many different ways, are such a great way to make sure you're getting the most out of your wardrobe. For me, a piece that is so essential in my wardrobe, especially when I'm having kind of like meetings, I want to be a bit smarter. During the winter especially, I find that I wear these type of trousers a lot. A very simple black tailored trouser. These are from a brand called FrontRow, which is absolutely gorgeous. They have some really stunning designs. And these are just super simple, pleated front, really lovely lightweight cotton. They're kind of flared a little bit. Pockets, they've got that really lovely waistband that feels like a proper suit trouser. So these are going to be amazing to dress down with a t-shirt, trainers, but also I can dress these up and wear them with a little kitten heel. I just think a statement pair of black tailored trousers you have to have in your wardrobe. And I think workwear wise, if you guys work in offices or things like that, kind of corporate, a suit is amazing. A black jacket, black tailored trousers, I feel like you just can't go wrong. It's such a great outfit combination that can be worn in so many ways. Okay, first outfit that I'm trying on. I decided to film in the guest room because I feel like this might be a bit nicer and a bit more light, might be a bit brighter. Let me know what you think of me showing you outfits in this room, because I have a feeling it's a little bit better, and you can just see the whole outfit a lot easier. But this is the blazer that I obviously wore for my birthday dinner. I just love it. I think it is so chic, and I love the cropped factor to it. I like that it's that little bit boxy, so that if I wanted to wear this in the daytime, it doesn't feel super fitted. It kind of has that cool girl vibe to it. Definitely very inspired by my best friend Fleur lately. Her style is so chic, and I feel like she would definitely approve of this outfit. If we went for dinner in London, I think she would approve of this. But yeah, I just love it. I think you can't go wrong with a black blazer. It's such a staple in your wardrobe. But I think the elements of this, the cropped detailing, the buttons, I love the fact that it kind of just opens up a bit. So I've actually got this on as kind of an evening outfit. I wanted to style it up a little bit different to how I did on my birthday, where I wore a skirt with the blazer. This time I've gone for the black trousers, which, by the way, fit like an absolute dream. I have just popped on a belt with these just to kind of give them a little bit of something else. I think accessories with a very kind of workwear style outfit give it that evening edge and make it feel a little bit less worky. If you wore a shirt with this, maybe a bigger bag, this would be an amazing workwear outfit. I just love the way that these black trousers fit and feel. They are the perfect length. They go to the floor. They kind of gather, which I really like. I think it gives that Victoria Beckham style. And they are so, so comfortable. They don't feel too tight. They don't have any kind of clingy bits around the leg, which I think is really flattering. They kind of just skim the leg. So I've just styled it up with my Carolina Herrera evening bag and Dior heels, which are always my classic. I love this. Now I really want to go to London for like evening drinks, or like, I don't know, I really want to wear this out in London. I think it's gorgeous. And the perfect evening look when the weather's not great still. It might be raining, you don't want to wear something super spring summer. You just can't go wrong with a statement black suit. I think it is so good. It's really slick and chic. It looks like you mean business when you're wearing a black suit. Now, this is a little bit jacket heavy because I really wanted to invest in some more spring jackets, because I've realised that I'm really steering away from blazers, and I'm not loving long line blazers as much as I used to. I'm much preferring a cropped jacket. I think it suits me so much better. It just feels a bit nicer to me. So I picked up a couple of gorgeous, very, very me jackets. This is another one from Loeuvre. Again, stocked on the W concept. Absolutely stunning. This pale blue, I mean, we all know I'm loving blue at the moment. Fringing detail, kind of tweed boucle style jacket. This is just screaming Chanel to me. It's actually got silver buttons, which I really like because I quite like pale blue and silver together. And I am a huge advocate for mixing hardwares. It's not something that I'm quite strict on. If a jacket's got silver buttons and my bag has got gold hardware, who cares? Mixing the hardwares I think is really lovely. My mum often does it with jewellery and I just think it looks so chic. But this jacket is actually beautiful. If I designed a jacket, I would honestly design it like this. I love the pocket details on the front and the fringing, and just the way that this fits is so perfect because it's got that little boxy fit to it, so you can wear it on your shoulders, you can layer it up. I just love it, and I think pale blue for spring is just my favourite. This blue is so good for spring. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely in love with this blue jacket. I love blue anyway. I feel like blue is just becoming one of my favourite tones, and particularly to wear. This shade of blue is beautiful. I think it would go with every single skin tone. It's such a flattering colour and it's so soft and easy to style. But I wanted to show you how I wore this for my birthday weekend. But the jeans that I wore are actually in the wash. So I've changed it up a little bit. I've got it on with some white jeans, which again is a really good spring styling option for this jacket, and I've actually just styled it up with a white shirt underneath. So I've layered it, popped the collar out and just folded the cuffs back on the jacket, and I think this is a really nice way to elevate your jackets, and you can just add that little detail and it kind of just changes the perspective of the jacket a little bit. But also I think this is a really good occasion wear jacket because, for example, say you have a wedding coming up and you've got a dress that's got blue accents in or blue flowers, or it's a silk long dress and you need an evening jacket. This would work so well because it's not white. I think that's a big issue when it comes to wedding dressing, wedding guest dressing, is a lot of the jackets that we own are white. You have a white blazer, a white crop jacket, something like that. A pale blue is going to look beautiful and actually go with everything as well, and you will continue to wear it. It's not just an occasion wear piece. So I am just absolutely over the moon that I have this in my wardrobe, and I cannot wait to wear this so much more because I loved wearing it when we were away. I just felt so confident, and a lady actually stopped me in the hotel and said, "I love your jacket, where is it from?" And when I told her, she was like, "What? I thought you bought it in like a vintage market or something." I was like, "No." Yeah, gorgeous. Love it so much. Another brand on the W concept that I discovered was Dunst, and this brand is so elegant. It kind of reminds me of a brand that almost like Princess Diana or Kate Middleton would buy from, because everything is so chic and it has that almost high-end designer feel to everything. So I picked up another jacket. This time it is a much more structured. This feels a little bit smarter than the other one, I think, because it doesn't have all those fringing aspects and it's a little bit more of a fitted style. The buttermilk colour is just gorgeous. I feel like there's a fine line between kind of yellow and buttermilk, and this is definitely a creamy buttermilk. Again, just so gorgeous. The button details on this are beautiful. It's very vintage feeling, kind of almost like you picked this up from a gorgeous vintage store and it's Chanel. It really has that vibe to it and I just love it. Again, the pockets on the front. It's quite lightweight, so it's a really lovely spring jacket. But equally, if you layered this up, this could suit any season, which is what I'm all about. I like things that don't just suit one season. You can kind of wear them throughout and just style them up differently. I'm kind of imagining styling this up in a little bit of a smarter way with like a little mini skirt in the summer or a dress underneath. And I love this creamy buttermilk colour with white linen. I think that is so elegant and beautiful. Okay, here is the jacket on. Absolutely stunning. I actually think I had this in the back of a video recently and someone was asking me where it was from. This is so gorgeous. And can you see what I mean about this colour? It's the perfect buttermilk shade. It's creamy. It's just so beautiful. Now, I've styled this up a little bit differently just because I wanted to show you how you could wear this in the evening and have the jacket as the main feature. So I've just popped on a silk dress underneath. Obviously you could wear a skirt with this, but I really love that texture and colour combination between all of the neutrals. I love the silk with the tweed. I think it looks lovely. And just a little pair of classic heels, a tiny little evening bag, and obviously in the daytime I would wear this with absolutely everything. Tailored trousers, jeans, shorts. Oh my gosh, imagine this with a matching pair of shorts as a little cord. That would be stunning. I wonder if they do them, because I might have to have a look and order them, because I think that as a little suit would be unbelievable. Just a really good staple jacket in your wardrobe, and I love the Chanel vibe. I feel like by now we all know that these jackets are absolutely gorgeous and they're so easy to style. I just think you can throw on this jacket with a pair of jeans and it's so easy. I'm actually over the moon that I've discovered all of these new brands, because sometimes you can get a bit bored with the same old shops and you just see the same old stuff all the time, and it's nice to find something new that you don't see all the time. I mean, I know these pieces are quite classic and very timeless, but it's just amazing to discover completely new brands. I mean, the Korean beauty industry is massive and everyone raves about the skincare products. So I'm really excited to have found some gorgeous fashion brands that you can kind of champion and support as well. And then finally, this is a little bit different for me, but during the spring, I really like to wear a slightly baggier jean, especially when I'm wearing just a really thin tank top. I don't need to wear loads of layers. I'm not a huge fan of like baggy and baggy. kind of the top and the bottom. I like one baggy element and then something tighter, so whether that's a baggy jumper with leggings or a baggy jean with a tight tank top, I think that works really nicely, and it kind of has that more relaxed feeling to it. So I picked up these jeans. Again, these are from Loeuvre on W Concept, and these are just a very simple dark denim, very dark grey denim baggy jean. Now I got these in a size 2, so obviously the sizing is different to the UK, but they have so many size charts, size conversions, all of that stuff on the website, so it's super easy to navigate. You can kind of just look at your waist size or your UK size and then convert it that way. So yeah, a very simple statement pair of jeans, easy to wear with everything, and I just think these with ballet flats and a chic bag looks so good. I actually follow a girl called Lavisa on Instagram, and I think she nails that style so well. The baggy trouser and then like the tight top, I just think it looks so good. Here are the jeans on. They are so brilliant. I just absolutely love this very laid back, easy throw on outfit for spring. Spring, summer, when it's a little bit warmer, you just want to throw something on. I think these jeans are amazing because there's really nice room around the leg, but then you've also got that nice fitting bit to the waist. I've just popped on a belt just to kind of style it up a little bit. Tank top, I love a tank top. They're my favourite in spring, summer. And rather than going for like that very laid back style with trainers, I've gone for a ballet flat. And I love that look. I don't know if you guys do, but I just think it looks really cool. Just having that baggy, chilled, very pared back jean with chicer accessories. And then obviously the jacket, if that's just popped on my shoulders for spring, I feel like that's gorgeous. With the bag, I love this. This is a really good everyday outfit for me because it's got that comfort factor. It kind of feels a little bit cool, a little bit different. It's not super smart, but just a really good everyday look and something that I could wear day to day all of the time. So yeah, I love dark denim as well. I think it's a really good option in your wardrobe because it goes with everything. It's not a colour, it's such a good base. But yeah, I just love how these fit. I love that they are really long and kind of gather at the bottom. I also think these jeans with a really gorgeous pair of heels and maybe like a slightly sexier evening top, like something lace or a little silk camisole or something like that, these would be amazing evening jeans because of the way they fit. I think dinner and drinks, or you know when you kind of want jeans and a nice top, I feel like these jeans would be really great for that. And finally, the last piece to the puzzle is my beautiful new bag, which I have already been wearing so much. You will have seen I took this to London with me on my little solo date day, and honestly, I don't know what I did before this bag because it fits everything in. It is so big. This is from a brand called MONOROW, and they actually had so many beautiful bags, gorgeous styles, and that's another thing about the W Concept. They don't just do clothing, they have bags, shoes, accessories. They have some gorgeous silk scarves on there, and I feel like the styles are just that little bit different to what you normally see around. They're so classic, they're not full of logos, and this is just stunning. This really reminds me of the Row Margot bag that everyone is raving about at the moment. The main factor of this bag that I have just been absolutely loving is the size of it, because it doesn't feel like a ridiculously big bag. I mean, my Demilia Manhattan bag is huge and it feels like a very big bag. This feels like a medium-sized bag, but you can fit so much in. I went to London, I'm pretty sure I showed you what was in my bag. I had a laptop, an umbrella, camera, charger, so much stuff. I could have even fit my whole makeup bag, it's that big. It's got little internal pockets as well, a zipped one and then 2 smaller ones. And I think because it kind of opens like that, you've got just a really good square bag to just load up with all of your stuff that you probably don't need, but when you've got the space, why not fill it up? And that is all the pieces. So do let me know what you think. And yeah, I just really love the W Concept. They have so many gorgeous bits. They have, I think, over 3,000 independent brands stocked on there. They ship to over 44 countries, I think. So yeah, incredible. And actually all the pieces arrived really quickly. One thing to note is that because it is a retail platform, one thing to consider is that the pieces are shipped from the independent boutiques. So if you order a few pieces and they're all from different brands like I did, they will arrive at different times just because they're shipped from the independent place. It's not like they hold all the stock and send it all out. So technically you are actually buying from the independent brand itself and the original designer. You're not buying from the big retailer, which I love because I feel like you're just really championing those independent brands, which I'm just all about and I think is so important. But the joy of the W concept is that you have everything in one place, and they've kind of hand-picked all of the pieces and done little edits, and you can see everything in a much more inspirational way, and you've got so much choice, which I love, and it just makes shopping online really enjoyable. So yeah, let me know what you think of the pieces in the description box, and as always, you will be seeing these a lot over the next few months because I'm just loving all the new in bits I've got in my wardrobe at the moment. I've been wearing everything so much, and it's given me a new lease of life with styling. I just love it. I love it. Sadly, I am not doing anything fancy today, so I'm not in any nice clothes. I'm in my comfies. I've just got my Gymshark yoga pants. I love these. They are so comfortable. And then just a little cardigan from H&M. I've been wearing this a lot this weekend, and I really like it. But I need to make some breakfast. And I need to plan some outfits because I'm going to do some filming this week. I'm really back on my game with my styling content. I don't know if you've noticed, you probably have, because all I'm talking about is clothes lately on YouTube, but I feel like I go through phases of house stuff and I'm obsessed with house and like interiors and buying new stuff for the house. And then I dip into like my style era and I get really excited about clothes again. And lately I am very excited about clothes and style and like new season stuff. So yeah, hopefully it's giving you lots of inspiration. But before I have breakfast, I wanted to show you some little bits that I got for my birthday because honestly, I've been absolutely spoilt with the most thoughtful and just gifts that are so me. And isn't it just such an incredible moment when you realise that all the people around you just completely know exactly who you are and like your style and the things that you love. So I'm not going to do like a full what I got for my birthday because, to be honest, I didn't actually get loads. I just got lots of little bits from friends and family. But I just wanted to show you some of my favourite bits because yeah, they're just gorgeous and I'm so grateful. As you know, our friends John and Beth came over at the weekend and Beth brought me these flowers. I've just put them in water. I haven't actually kind of styled them yet, but ranunculus and pink tulips. I mean, can you get any more spring? And I don't think Beth knew that ranunculus are my favourite flowers because when she gave them to me, she was like, oh, I thought these were really pretty. And I was like, ranunculus, they're my favourites. But yeah, how gorgeous are these? They are so fluffy and beautiful. So I've had these on the windowsill for the past couple of days over the weekend since they got here. And I need to put them in a vase and properly style them up. But yeah, let me just show you some little bits and bobs I got. John and Beth got me the most me pieces. Honestly, these are so perfect. They got me some tea towels. These are little, is it gonna focus? There we go. Little Ralph Lauren tea towels with this green and white kind of like floral pattern. I absolutely love these. You know you're getting old when you get excited about tea towels. She also got me this candle, which I've never seen before. This is by the Style Sisters, who I actually pretty sure I follow on Instagram. They have a candle range, which I have no idea about. And this one is called Day. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that fluted white ceramic jar. And then obviously the candle. So I'm thinking that once I've burnt this, I am going to reuse this either as like a little pencil pot on my desk, or I might try and do my own candle and like put some wax in. I'm gonna try and do that because I think it's a great way to reuse all the vessels and stuff that you have. But when I tell you, I think this is the nicest candle I've ever smelt. I don't know the scent notes of this, but it is so fresh. It actually smells like a Jo Malone fragrance. That was the first thing I thought. The Nashi Blossom Jo Malone fragrance from last spring. It smells like that. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's going on my desk. And also to go on my desk, she got me this little notepad, and she said it was just perfect for my office because of the blue. Blue hydrangeas all around the border. I'm actually going to open this up so I can have a look at the other ones, because I think there's like different layers. So we've got lined paper on this bit, a little scalloped edge. How gorgeous is that? And then they've got a few different types. So we've got a striped one and then a full hydrangea one. I just think this is gorgeous, and I am always writing like random little notes, little thoughts, things that I don't want to forget. And I actually have a project that, I say a project, it's not really a project. I have something that I really, really want to do, and I've wanted to do it for such a long time, and it's kind of a business idea that is completely separate to all of this, and it's something that will have a lot of longevity. I mean, I don't really talk about it that much, but I feel like I love my job, and I love creating these videos for you guys, and Instagram and all the things that come along with it are so incredible, and I am so grateful and lucky to be in this position. Sometimes I feel like it's hanging on by a thread, because this industry is so new and it could all just go tomorrow. It could literally just go, and then I kind of feel like, what would I be doing? So I've always really wanted to have another element and another thing that's completely my own. I'm not relying on social platforms. I've just got my own thing. And I did have that for a very long time. When I had my business Monday, that was exactly what I built, and I loved doing it. But I just got to a point where it didn't really serve its purpose anymore, and it had kind of run its course. And I heard something the other day that said, giving up is not failing, it's redirecting, and actually you're stronger when you realise that you need to step away from something because it's not serving you anymore. And that is exactly how I felt at the time. And I still don't feel like I failed in that sense, because I loved it and it really did serve its purpose for that time. But I'm ready for something new. And anyway, this is such a tangent, but I need notepads basically, because I want to do something that means I'm gonna have to write and take notes and do all these things. And this is exactly what it's going to be for. So that is going on my desk, and I think it's going to look beautiful. Actually, let's head into the office, because I've got a couple of other bits that I've already styled up, so I'll show you them in situ. Apologies if you can hear the wind, by the way, and it's loud in the background, because it is so windy today. I cannot believe it. Also sorry about the mess, because my office is always a bit of a state, but I wanted to show you this book, because I think I've put this in a mood board before, or like some sort of edit that I've done, and my brother got me this for my birthday, so he must have been keeping his eyes peeled on all of my wish lists. This is so stunning, and I really wanted this for my office, mainly because it's blue, obviously. I just love coffee table books. Any kind of book I am obsessed with. So this is At Home in the English Countryside, Designers and Their Dogs by Susanna Salk. And I've actually already read this, like literally front to back. On my birthday, when I opened this, I sat in bed and read literally all the pages. But it's such a gorgeous book. It basically visits lots of different interior designers' homes, and it shows them, their home, and their dogs. And I just love it. It is so gorgeous. The photos are absolutely stunning. And it just has that like little quirky edge. Like, it's not just about the houses or the people. It also features their dogs, and I just love it. And I get so much inspiration from seeing other people's houses and other people's gardens, and just like taking little bits from everyone. I just think it's such a nice way to be inspired. And yeah, I just love it. Sometimes I think when you're constantly looking at Pinterest and Instagram, everything's quite samey, and it's nice to have a book where there's so much variety. No two houses are the same. And the dogs. There's just so many little dogs in here, and it's so cute. So yeah, thoroughly enjoying this book, and it just looks gorgeous. I've got it on my little kind of makeshift coffee table style thing going on here, and I just love it. I think it looks so cute. As I said, I'm not going to show you like everything, but I just wanted to show you a couple of bits. And another thing that I wanted to show you is another book, and this has been on my wish list for such a long time. I actually really wanted this for Christmas, but oh, I love it. A super big Ralph Lauren book. This is Ralph Lauren, A Way of Living. As I said, I've had this on my wish list for so long. I just love Ralph Lauren as a brand. Me and Beth were actually flicking through this when she came over, and we were talking about Ralph Lauren because she also does love him as a person and a brand and all the things that he's created. And we were saying that it's so interesting how he has created not just a brand but an actual lifestyle. Like, Ralph Lauren is not just a clothing brand. I feel like it's so much more than that. And just everything that he does, every element of the style, there's so many different ways of dressing. I mean, look at that. That is so incredible. That kind of like Hamptons vibe. But then you've got the Western vibe. I think he grew up on a ranch, and I think he might still live on the ranch. I just love the variations. See, that's very all-American. Kind of reminds me of a campaign that Kendall Jenner did once, I think, with him. The cowboy hats, the flannel shirts, the denim. Oh my gosh, these images. It's taking me back to my uni days when I used to use books for photography, like references and inspiration and stuff like that. Okay, let me flick a little bit further and see what else is in here. Just giving you a sneak peek, just in case you want to buy this, you can see what you're kind of in for. I mean, it's a massive book. There is so much in here. It's just beautiful. I've styled this coffee table with just loads of my books because I really like a very interesting coffee table. So I've just got, what other ones have I got? This one, I love, a really good inspirational book. My Abigail Ahern, who I love, I've adored following her on Instagram. So when she released this book, I had it on pre-order. And then this one is Heritage Style, another really good one. This actually gives you quite a lot of ideas and actually kind of references things. This one is Arranging Things by Colin King. He is actually the guy that does all of the sets in Zara Home. So if you like Zara Home, you would love this book. And then I've just got the AD at 100, which I feel like everyone has because that is a gorgeous book. Little Esbar candle, which I've nearly burnt because this smells incredible. And then my little roses, which I love. So yeah, I think this just looks really gorgeous. I did get lots of other beautiful bits. Nadia got me some gorgeous pieces. Again, just really thoughtful things. She got me some tea towels from the White Company. I'll show you them actually because I've got one out. This lovely little herb tea towel with little foliage on. There was this one and then also a white one. So I've got this out in the kitchen. She got me a gorgeous candle from Diptyque. And a little diffuser set, like mini diffusers, which I'm going to link below, by the way, because I think that is an incredible gift idea. I've dotted them all about the house. I've got one in the bedroom, one in the guest room, one in the dressing room, and one in the living room. And I think it's the Restore fragrance. Oh my gosh, that is the most beautiful fragrance for the dressing room. I think when that runs out, I'm going to buy a full-size one because I want the dressing room to smell like that all the time. And then I just got lots of other bits. My mum got me a facial steamer because you know I love a beauty gadget, so I've been using that. And just some nice bits, and it's been so nice. It's really lovely having just a few new little pieces to add into the house. But yes, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I think, as always on a Monday, we have no food in the fridge. So I really need to do a food shop. But I think that's probably going to be tomorrow's job because I have admin to do today. And then I'm actually going out later for something that I can't tell you about yet. But you will find out soon. Breakfast today is going to be avocado on toast. I have one piece of bread left and it's absolutely tiny, but that will be fine. When we were at Jack's parents' house last night, we were having a massive debate about AI, and it was so interesting because Jack's brother kind of took the stance of old school is best, kind of like new technology and AI, it's going to almost make people lazy, and we shouldn't need to use that. We can use books, we can use, like, obviously we've got the internet, we can use that. Some of us were saying that actually it's just a new search tool and it's no different to Google really. When Google first came out, people probably thought the same thing, thought why can't you just use a book or go to the library? But actually it's just a new tool that allows people to do things quicker and easier, And I guess it's just like a new phase of life. But I would love to know what you guys think about AI and like new technology type things, because it is a bit daunting, especially when it kind of comes to the way of people's jobs. Like, I've read a lot of things about AI taking over people's jobs and humans aren't needed anymore. That's terrifying. I actually spoke with Hannah, the photographer that I shot with a few times, and she posted a few things about how people were using AI generated images instead of photographers. That's wild to me, because you need to have a photographer for things. I don't think AI is going to replace that. And I can't imagine AI replacing a lot of jobs. I feel like maybe it will add to it and it will make life a little bit easier or quicker or more efficient, or it might save a bit of money. But I can't imagine it's going to replace human beings. I just don't think that would ever happen. But then who knows, because we never used to have like self-scan, and probably people used to think, oh my god, that's so weird, like not going to a cash desk. But I used to work in Sainsbury's on the till, and imagine if that wasn't a thing. That's so many jobs that have just disappeared. Strange. Interesting topic. We love a debate in Jack's family. So yes, today's breakfast is a little bit boring, but I have actually got some nice bits for lunch, so breakfast can be smaller and lunch can be more exciting. So, avocado on toast. I always use sourdough bread. I just find that it works best for like my gut, and it just agrees better with me. I really like the Jason's sourdough bread, which is like ready sliced. And that works really well for me. I know it's not kind of like proper sourdough, but I do love it. It is really good. Just gonna pop some lemon juice on because I am obsessed with avocado and lemon juice. Fun fact, I used to eat lemons literally like an apple when I was little. And I still do, to be honest. I love lemons. So I'm gonna eat my avocado on toast, probably sit in the office because I need to crack on because it's Monday morning and there's always loads of things to catch up on, get prepared for the week. So yeah, that's the plan for the morning. On a side note, I just walked past this window and look at our daffodils down there. They look unbelievable. We planted these in December and kind of had no idea if they would work down there, but I'm so glad we did because I just think they add such a nice element to that tree. And there's some green leaves coming on the oak tree, which is very exciting. Also, Jack did a great job with the grass. It's looking lovely. It's definitely a cozy at home afternoon. This weather is terrible. I was just about to, I thought to myself, right, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna get out, do a nice long walk, come back and then just sit down at my desk and get loads done. But look at this weather. It's absolutely terrible. I've just missed a huge downpour. It was honestly like a hurricane and the rain was coming in sideways into the window and it was so loud. So I've got the lamps on. My desk is looking nice and cozy. I've popped some little new bits here. I've got some roses there. And yeah, I'm just about to have a little look for some new in bits for a trip that we've got this weekend. We are going to Center Parcs for the weekend, which I'm so excited about. And I feel like I need some new kind of like outdoorsy athleisure wear bits and bobs. Sorry, I thought I should just turn you around. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little browse, look for some bits and just get caught up on all of my admin and stuff like that so that I'm ready for the week ahead. I do love a cozy at home desk day. It just, oh, there's just something about it that's so nice. I actually spoke about this in my newsletter recently, kind of just like romanticizing your everyday things. So whether that's your work day and you work from home and you have a little desk set up somewhere, or you work at your dining room table. When we lived in our apartment, and to be honest, I still do now, sometimes work either in the dressing room or I work at the dining table. And yeah, in our apartment, I would always set up my computer, I'd have a little candle, drinks, lamps, and just make my workstation feel really, really nice. And for some reason, it makes me more motivated and more concentrating on what I'm doing, which is so strange. I don't know why that is, but it's just those little things that really add to it. So yeah, I got the lamp on, candles lit. I've lit the new candle that my friend got me for my birthday, and this smells so incredible. It's been lit for about 5 minutes because I just lit it, and I can already smell it's so gorgeous. So yeah, that is my plan for the afternoon, but I think I'm going to sign this vlog off because there's not going to be much more for me to show you for the rest of the day, because I'm just going to be sat here. And then, like I said, we're going out this evening for something so exciting, but I can't tell you about it yet, so you'll find out soon. But yeah, thank you for watching this vlog. As I said, I will leave all the links to all the W concept pieces below. And thank you for watching, as always. And I'm sorry I've been a bit sporadic with the vlogs. My brain has been a bit all over the shop at the moment, and I'm finding it really difficult to get in the swing of vlogging when I've had a little bit of time off of vlogging, or when I've been really prepared with videos. I then really struggle to get back into it, but we're getting back into it. I've got some really good bits planned and coming up, and I'm gonna do a big live catch up, I think, so that'll be coming soon. Yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, your week, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you soon. Bye.